Hey YouTube, it's JrbJobber here with Mark. We're going to do a deck profile on a Star Zero's Shaddoll deck. We call it a naked deck profile because he has no sleeves on his deck. He actually has clothes on though. Alright, so you're doing really well at the tournament. What do you think about it?
You know, I would win X1 if I didn't give away free wins. You know who you are. You're welcome. Scrubs, you know, whatever. Seraphs are really good, you know, just, you know, open up 9 cards against Necros. What are they going to do?
Exactly.
He's really good, you know, like, especially when you're putting pressure with the Sheks. They, you know, this is tier 1 deck now. This is number 1. And then when we get the water Shaddoll, it's going to even be better.
And why he said he's giving away wins is he already has his invite, so he was giving away giving wins away to people so they got their invites and he didn't care. So, alright, we're going to get the deck profile going.
Alright. One of the best cards ever, you know.
Blackluster Soldier.
You know, you could cut him, play Chaos Sorcerers, or add in Chaos Sorcerers, whatever. He won me a couple games.
Did you really main deck Christia?
Yes.
At the tournament?
Yes, main deck the one Christia. Because I was main decking Call of the Haunteds, so this was just like another emptiness. And I hard sacked it for it one time, and they couldn't get over it, so this won me a game. Honestly, I'm gonna cut this. This was cute, but not worth it. This could have been a Pero or a Farfa.
Oh, true.
Or even a Felice. This was a Felice, and then somebody was like, "I'll play Christie." I was like, "All right, if you find me one, I'll play it." And they pulled out their binder. I was like, "All right, I guess I gotta play it."
Committed at that point.
Yep. And then 3 of the the new Stratos, and 3 of the plus card. So normal summon, special summon, add. Draw, go into Delta Rose, pop.
Also fuels to all your fusions. Being even just summoning and adding a light, and then being able to Shaddoll fusion. It's really good.
Even just normal, like special summon them in attack mode, attacking, and then like going L for game because they put that much more damage on board.
Right.
So this is basically a cowboy when it's in attack mode.
Yeah.
Because that's another 800 damage, so it's really good. Like even if you open multiples of these, you can just normal summon, special summon this, draw. They actually won me a game against Necros. I went normal summon, special summon, drew the Regeki, cleared his field, and attacked for game. He was like, "You're a sack." I was like, "Well, because he didn't even know what these did." I was like, "Yeah, go ahead and read them." So game 1, I opened this and this, did all the thing. He just normal the Manju, got the Brio, and then I was like, okay, so now I win because he had no back row. So yeah, these very sacky cards, very good.
I love them too.
They're very good.
Over to the hand traps, it looks like.
Yeah, main deck 3 of these. Open 2 of these against Necros, you win the game.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, that's there's a really good play I had with this against Necros. He locked me under Vanities for like 6 turns, and he just kept getting all the pluses. So I was at 900 life points. I summoned a Mathematician, dumped the Dragon, popped his other back row, popped the Emptiness, crashed into the Unicorn, took 800. I was at 100 life points left. I had a face-up Construct and a set Falco. He goes summon Unicorn, summon Valk. Okay, I go. He goes battle phase. I'm like, okay, avail your Unicorn before battle phase, and he's like, oh, okay. Now my Valk's not gonna get over your Construct, and then he's like, okay, tribute to use the Valk, draw 2, made a Cowboy. I'm like, all right, second Veiler, and he's like, oh, he just extended the handshake after that.
That's awesome.
These are really good. I was going to play Phoenix Chains over these because they can stop attacks, but this just adds more utility, and you can fuse them off. So, like, that's really good.
Yeah.
3 math, staple. He turns into any Shaddoll, whatever. You can dump Squamata, dump the core, get the fusion back, get the L fusion back. You can dump Farfa, Pero, or Felice if you're playing them. He's really good. And then he turns into Shek, so that's good.
That's really good. No Maxis in the main?
No Maxis in the main.
You siding them?
I sided 3 Maxis.
Okay.
They were really good. They went in almost every game.
Yeah, they're really good right now.
I was maining the 2 Dragon.
Oh, really? 2 Dragon? Why did you do 2 just for Rogue?
Yeah, I felt like if I was going to play Necros, the theory behind the 3 Squamata is it's an out to the Jin lock. This is also an out to the Jin because it's just going to bounce it back to the hand.
That's true.
And I wanted the second dragon more than I wanted the third Squamata.
Right.
And this was so much better against Rogue. Like this against Tellers, turn off their pop, just bounce back a Trevor or something. Bounce back the or pop the anti-spell fragrance.
Oh, yes.
Pop the emptiness. Like turning off emptiness was key because I wasn't main decking
Yeah, because
MST.
they have multiple effects. It's just so good about the Shaddolls. A
Yeah.
flip effect and a send effect.
Because I wasn't main decking MST, the second dragon
that makes sense.
was necessary. 2 beasts. You don't really want to run more than 2 right now because the extra card doesn't really get you anything because like you're not playing the black dragon or white dragon, so you
And also
can't
get
really
to draw off
sack.
these two.
Yeah, like this is your draw engine now, so you don't really need this, and you don't want to waste you don't want to use your mathematician to dump a Squamata, dump a beast because you're only playing 2 Squamatas, so you don't want to waste those.
Right.
And like in the mirror match, you're not really gonna be needing like you're playing the hedgehog, so it's like you're just gonna search for this and then sack your fusions off. That like, but with these anyways, and against the mirror match, it's like whoever opens up these is gonna win, or the better player should win. So.
And who were the 2 wins you gave to? It was Tellers and who?
Tellers and BA.
And you 2-0'd both of them?
I 2-0'd both of them.
And then you gave him the win?
And I gave him the win.
Okay, just so YouTube knows.
Yes. Yeah, so 2 Squamata, 2 Falco, 2 Hedgehog. This is any Shaddoll. This is a core. This is a L fusion.
And why only 2 of it?
Just because I wasn't playing shadow games, and
Oh, that makes sense.
so it's like I wasn't really going to be setting them, and I'm not going to be dumping them with the shadow games. So
Yeah.
like you only really use the Squamata when you need to, like when you need to dump the core or dump the missing spell that you don't have.
Yeah.
And then the 2 Falco, I was playing 1 for a long time, but I had to bump it up to 2 because it puts a lot of pressure on Necros when you have a field of 4 or 5 monsters, or 2 or 3, and then like you're playing the 3 Veilers, so you're not going to get Trished, and then you can just get the Shek back or the Construct back, and then the Unicorn and Brio don't work because they're special summoned from the grave.
Right.
And then sometimes it's just good to just dump this, and then have like a beast on grave, and then you can dig through your deck even more,
Yeah, I like that.
So that's it for the monsters. As 24 monsters. Playing the Book of Moon. This is a staple. Wishes at 2.
Yeah.
Out to Dijin Lock. Out to Floodgate monsters like Vanities and Majesty's Fiend. Like it's just really good, and then they don't get the pluses of Eclipse from them flipping up.
Right.
And then you can play offensively or defensively.
And plus almost all your monsters are flip effects.
Exactly. So it's like, oh, I have a face-up Falco. Okay, you're going to attack it? All right. Battle step, just flip it down. All right, now I'm just going to get my Construct back.
Right.
So that's really good. I was playing the Foolish. I thought about cutting it a lot of times, but this just turned into an MST against Rogue. Just, all right, Foolish the Dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have a clear field to go off and win. So this can go in and out. So, I mean, it's basically another Squamata, too.
Yeah.
1 Regeki, this is staple, out to Dijin Lock, out to, like, Floodgate monster fields and stuff like that. Soul Charge. This, so clutch. This was so good. It's like you're just going to get all the pluses with the Seraphs, and then like you can get your fusions back and stuff like that. And sometimes all you need, like, I soul charged for 1 monster one time, and it was a Veiler. And they're like, 1? I was like, yeah, that's fine. And then I was like, all right, fusion. And then I was able to establish a board of double construct and the Shek, and they couldn't break it.
Yeah.
Because I needed the light monster to make the first construct to go off. And then I'm playing the 3 regular fusions and the 3 L fusions.
I saw some people doing 2 and 3, 3 L Shaddoll, and then 2 of the normal Shaddoll.
With 3L, you need this as a staple. This helps you.
Oh yeah, that sounds like the best.
This helps you fight through Valk, get game, and then like play around other cards like Unicorn stuff. Like you can get the Shek, and like it won't be unaffected. It'll be unaffected by the Unicorn when it's off the field. And then I was playing the 3 fusions because I felt like I was gonna see a lot more. I was gonna see mirror matches and tellers, a lot of tellers, and then like
punish it.
Yeah, and then this is like just really good against BA. There were still people playing BA.
Yeah.
So it's like if you have this against Necros, like that's the only time it's like bad, but it's not even
Not bad.
that bad because then you can just make a Shek
Right.
And it's like if they don't know you're playing Shaddolls, then and they leave like the Laval chain after you Veiler on field, this becomes a plus.
Right.
So then you just fuse from deck. This is really good. That's it for the spells. The 10 spells. 3, 6, 7, 8,
Yeah, 10.
9, 10. And then I was playing.
Oh, you actually had a trap line of triple mind.
Triple mind crush.
Oh, so you're not running a mistake then.
I was running a mistake before I had the Seraphs.
Right,
but
that makes sense.
because I had picked up the Seraphs.
That basically turned to the mistakes, the mind crushes. You just swapped them out.
Yeah, I just swapped them out because I like this better. Because if I'm going for game, I can just call Valk and then win against Necros, or like this is a chainable. Like you can keep this in when you side in your Denkos or whatever, and then sometimes you hit multiple cards on the field. Whereas if you have mistake, they're just gonna wait, and then they're gonna still have the resources in hand. Once they're able to turn off your emptiness, then they'll just go off and they can win from there. Whereas this, it's harder to play around than the mistake.
Yeah,
because it's a floodgate.
That's true.
And then like if they main deck MSTs, they just try to snipe this, and you just chain it. Or it's like it's really good when they commit their spells, like when they go Kaleido Mirror and then you call Unicorn and they're like, oh, you know, I don't have an 8. I was gonna dump the Valk and the Unicorn.
Right.
So it's like, all right, Unicorn, and then like when you hit multiples, that's where this card really pays off.
You're right.
And then the mistakes, like I didn't want to shut off 5 cards in my deck, like the 2 Hedgehogs and then the 3 Scepters, but you can honestly swap it. This is just player preference. Like you can just swap these straight up for mistakes, because even with the Scepters, they'll just be beat sticks, and then you can just play that kind of game.
That's true.
And with the Scepters, I mean with the sovereignties, you can just keep drawing. So like that's good about that. So you take that however. And I was main decking the 2 Call Out Haunteds.
MVP.
MVP, honestly.
You couldn't say too many good things about it.
Yeah, Call Out Haunted, just call back a Shek, call back a Construct. Yeah, it's another Falco that you can use, you know, multiple times. You can use the Falco and then use the call.
Yeah, it's so broken because you reborn back all your fusions.
Yeah.
So
and then I was main decking the Christia, so just call it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. You could just send it to the graveyard, then call the Haunted back.
Exactly.
So
and
good.
It's like, okay, attack for game. All right. Okay, if I don't have game, all right, set this. Go ahead. All right, you're gonna try to special summon. All right, that's a Christia. Now what do you do? Okay, you get around. It's gonna go to the top deck. Now I have a light to fuse with, or I can just hard sack it. It's still 2,800.
Right.
And then run over your stuff.
Yeah. Do you think about bumping that thing up to 3?
I wanted to, but I just don't find. I can't find the room right now because I'm at 41.
Right. That makes sense.
And then I was main decking one emptiness and 1 core.
Yeah.
This is staple because the Construct plays and Skomata plays, and then Vanities is just, it's like a I win button kind of thing. Oh yeah, I have an established board, you can't break it with this too, like okay. Or I'm just gonna have a Construct on the field, flip the emptiness, you can't get around the Construct, you're definitely gonna get around the emptiness as well.
Exactly.
It's like the only way to get around the Construct is to special summon, and then if you can't special summon, you just lose from there.
Yeah. Alright, so over to the side deck, which is also unsleeved.
Yes. Here's the side deck. We got 3 Denko Rekkas. You know, summoning this into 5 back row just feels so good. It's like you summon this into 5 back row, they can't do anything because they can't activate any spells or traps.
And they just solitaire for you at that point.
Exactly. You just you put them on a clock. If they can't summon a monster bigger than this and attack over it.
Yeah. And
then it's like you're gonna also have your spells. You're gonna put pressure on, and then your fusions and stuff. Like this is really good. And then you're gonna play. I mean, decking Veiler, so it's like they're not getting around this.
Exactly.
Are you kidding
me? And then 3 Maxis.
OP.
These, you know, get the 1-for-1 against BA or whatever, just in the mirror match.
Even drawing a card, just having them stop is good, you know.
This is a threatening roar too, like, okay, if you break my field, like, I'm going to get all the pluses because you're going to have to special summon, or, you know, just getting the 1-for-1 against, if I side these against Tellers, and okay, you're gonna summon your Vega. Okay, I'm gonna maxi you, and then if you don't want to do the Altair play, I'm just gonna win next turn because I already have the advantage over you.
Right.
And then if you don't, and then if you want to make the diamond, you're giving me that much more cards, like because I main decked the Regeki and the Book of Moon, and then I sided 2 Dark Holes. So I'm gonna draw into one of these outs for your diamond.
Exactly.
Then, you know, like that's fine. These were really good against tellers, just to Dark Hole or diamond.
Right.
That was it, right?
Clear the board.
Yeah. And then like when you maxi them and they stop, you're just gonna clear a board of 5 monsters or 3 monsters and then attack for game.
Yeah.
It's really good. And then 3 MST that I wasn't maining. You know, it's just 1-for-1 removal, hit the floodgates. These were pretty good. I just didn't draw them when I needed them because I drew these fairy winds. Like these are really good. Side these against tellers for all their floodgates, and then I played 1 Klee. You know, people still think that deck's good, but you know, side game you're gonna win because you have this, like, and this. So it's like you have so much hate for their pendulums.
Oh yeah.
So like as long as they don't drop towers on you, you should be fine.
Exactly.
And then I played 2 different dimension grounds. These are
amazing.
Foreign.
One turn
macro. Dimensional fissure because
it's a macro, right?
No, it's a dimensional fissure because it only hits monsters.
Oh right.
And
okay.
it doesn't hit materials, so like that's why it's just a defissure.
Still good.
But these were for the mirror match and like things that relied on the grave, like Lightsworn and stuff like that. Like anything that needs, like Infernoids, like you flip this on a reasoning, they're just gonna lose.
Right.
So this was these didn't go in at all because they didn't play any mirror matches, but these would have been clutch. I played Robert Boyajian in the San Jose Regional, and I wasn't. You know, obviously these weren't out yet, so wasn't able to play those. But he was also playing Shaddolls, and he was siding these, and I just got wrecked because I was playing the Chaos build with the white and black dragons.
Oh yeah.
So like it was hard to come back with like against these, but it was a really fun game, fun match against him. These are really good though. I suggest picking these up.
Hey, what about that extra deck?
The extra deck is it's a little different than other people were playing. I was only playing the 1 Shekinaga because I didn't feel like the second one was necessary. Just because I wanted to play other things, and I felt like you were going to go into Construct more with the Seraphs, and then if you weren't winning the game with the Construct, you're going to win the game with the Seraphs.
Right, right.
So, and also I was playing Emerald, so you can just recycle this.
That makes sense.
The 3 Construct, you know, there's a reason why this is forbidden in the OCG. There's a reason for it. It's just like this helps you OTK, helps you get all your pluses. You know, this card is what makes Shaddolls. And I was just playing the 2 Winda. Like, you don't really need 3. The only time you need 3 is like the mirror match and stuff, but now it's like it's fine. It's auto win against certain decks that can't get around it.
Right.
Because they can't destroy it. Playing the 1 Leo. Made it once against BA. Pretty much won me the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is Black Rose. It was going in and out between this and Moon Rose. And I was actually playing Moon Rose for the event, but I sold it. So somebody wanted it. I just sold it $10.
Swapped it out for Black Rose.
Yeah, swapped it out for Black Rose.
Yeah.
They're pretty similar. Like this clears the field and it allows you to OTK, and then Moon Rose just bounces a special summon monster. You know, it's mandatory, so it's like they're pretty good. They're both 24 bodies.
Right.
I was playing the Felgrun because I like the theory behind it, between the Soul Charge and overlaying the 2 constructs.
Right.
Or even just overlaying the 2 constructs when you can, and then pushing through a Valk with this.
Oh yeah.
And then you're getting your spells back with when they hit the graveyard.
Exactly.
So this is really good. Played the 1 Diamond because I played the Deltaros. Like this is really good in the mirror match and against BA and stuff. And then I played the Ouroboros. This is something to go into after you've used this, or when they don't have any field presence. So you can just discard a card from their hand or banish stuff from their graveyard.
Right.
So that's really good there. And then I played the Castel, Excidon, and Emerald. Didn't make these once.
Oh, okay. So don't even need the ranked 4s then.
Pretty much, because these are 2s, and then with the chair you can only make 3s.
Right, right.
So it's like
a little limited.
These weren't really like the only time I went into this was after a soul charge, and at that point I was already winning the game. So this could have been anything else. It could have been an HTS or a Yugioh or an Armades or the second Shek or a Dweller. Like this could have been a lot of things.
A lot of different player preference cards. Yeah.
And then this is just really good because you can send back floodgates. So I made this. Actually, I made this one game against Yosenju. I sent back a Shadow Mirror because it was holding me down the whole game, and then I just won after I got rid of that.
Yeah.
So it's like, and this is only when you're playing catch up, and you know, like somebody, like this would probably be good in the mirror, like if you can make it, and you can just blow them out after that. So
exactly.
And then just tribute it off for a beast.
Right. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. And Jobber is signing off.